Following the President Cyril Ramaphosa giving the green light to Police Minister Bheki Cele's proposal that the South African National Defence Force should be deployed in certain areas where the crime rate has rapidly increased since the beginning of the year. And as you can see behind me, a group of residents from Kensington took the time out this morning to picket at one of the main entrances leading into the area. The residents say that they can't live like this anymore and they're tired of living in fear because their children are being deprived of living their lives. I spoke to some of the residents and this is what they had to say.
Well, if I must speak of my experiences, it's extremely bad. We're living basically in a war zone here where we cannot do anything. Our children cannot go out to school or to learn or after school activities. It's extremely difficult because we don't know where it's coming from next. Well, I would have liked it if more people could have been here today because our plight is really desperate when it comes to law enforcement and police patrolling our areas. Just yesterday we were kept hostage in the hall, in the Scouts Hall where I currently host a madrasa of 30 children. And this is the second time that they shoot so down that lane that none of us could go in or out. And when we called for police assistance, they told us don't be brave to go outside and we must just wait for assistance, which they never came. We were sitting there, we were shooting more than 2 hours on one, and I was sitting there with all those children, and no assistance from anyone. Well, if they say that they're going to come to Factoryton, then I will say yes, man. But I would like that it mustn't just be a temporary solution. It must be something that will keep on. Look at, we lost so many things already. We don't even have a rent office anymore. We don't have nothing. All our facilities has been taken out of the area because it's a red zone. They can classify it as a red zone, a no-go, but they don't treat it where policing is concerned. They don't treat it as such. It's like everything else, their businesses and that can't suffer. They take it away, they take it to the outskirts, but they're not prepared to our people living here. Our lives really don't matter to them. I think the community should stand more together, but at the end of the day, if we're not going to get the support from government and policing and things, then what's the use? Because there's no backup. They pick you up today, you catch with a gun, you're shooting, and what? 2 months or even a few weeks, and you're out again. Then I said, yes, but I saw that person shooting, but then my life is in danger because that guy's going to come back for me. Now who's going to protect me?
I spoke to some of the residents who was a bit camera shy and they're saying that when the gangsters are shooting in the area, police are nowhere to be found and they're calling for more police vehicles to be visible in the area. And residents are saying that when it comes to protests like this, then the police come out in the numbers. And as you can see behind me, there's a couple of police officials just standing there. What are they doing? I don't know.
Kijk hoe staat die wenen, kijk hoe staat die karren. Van 5 o'clock af. Daar is 1 wenen onder wapen. Dat is nooit eens regie. Ik is ziek en zat van die nonsens. Ziek en zat. Ons is al hoe lang, ik zit 3 jaar, kan ons vrijgelopen. Hoe komt ons aan dronken blij?
Some of the residents from Kensington who came out to participate in the fight against crime says that they do accept Police Minister Bheki Cele's decision to deploy the army on the Cape Flats, but the residents are saying that will it be in their area and will they see a change in the coming months? For Our City News, Byron, Lukas, Kensington.